today coming from Lockhart in downtown historic Plano. Trying to give you a view of the menu. As you see, it's scratched out. They ran out for the day. So I'm excited to try the brisket. And then I wanted turkey, but they ran out of that, so I'll go over to rib. And then what you do is you stand in line. It's been kind of about 15 minutes. You yell at your food over to the gentleman over there. He's wrapping the paper right now, but he's usually on the other side. And you charge over there. Giving you a view, there's an upstairs sitting area along with a pool bar. And then there's the front. And then a hallway for the back. I think the restrooms are over there, the kitchen's down there. So I'll let you know once I get the food. So this is a continuation of my review for Lockhart's Smokehouse in downtown Plano. So to kind of give you a view, I have an unwrapped deliciousness that is brisket and ribs since they were out of turkey. So we have, I think those are pickled onions. Those, I believe, are pepper pickles and regular pickles. Those are they know I love pickles. And then we have the mac and cheese. And I'm gonna do an unboxing. Since everybody else likes to do unboxing videos, I'm gonna do an unwrapping here. Peekaboo. Oh my lovely glitterness. I actually was fortunate to get one of the fresh loins, the brisket loins, and I got the end cut. So this one today is on the dry side, so I could have asked for the wet side. That's going to be a dry side, but I wanted to get the little end, especially when I knew that I was looking for the little piece. Look at that little guy, the end of the piece. You can see it's got some good juice here, so it should be fairly moist. Give you a view of the brisket itself. The only thing I feel like it's a little disappointing off the top is I don't really see a smoke ring, so I'm not sure it's smoked. It's got a good crust on it, so we'll see. I'll take my first bite. Good spice on the outside. You can see the bark on there. Really tender. That one's a little chewy, but that's because I got the end piece. I've got all over here and wasting that. Really good. I actually have to say this is pretty good. I'm comparing it to my last video. I'm having a hard time deciding. I almost feel like this, even being in the drier one, has a good flavor. Anyways, a little bit back, Lockhart's, they actually been rated pretty good with their reviews on Dallas Monthly, which is like a magazine, or not Dallas, Texas Monthly, which is a magazine. They do barbecue festivals, which they've won in the past, and actually highly recognized as one of the top barbecue places in all of Texas. So don't exactly remember the review as far as their ranking, but so far this brisket is good. So let's go on to item number 2. Here we go with the unwrapping. Taunting you, ain't I? There they are. That glorious glistening. Now, the ribs on this, you can see it's got the pink on there. So I actually feel like it's going to be a pretty tasty spare rib. Still got the skin on. Got a little sweetness on there. Not as bad. Not that it had barbecue sauce on it. I just think that was part of the different seasoning on here. So I actually kind of like that it's got a different seasoning, where last time I had some pork products, it had all of the same flavors. So this one kind of gives it a little twist, and it's almost got a spice to it. What I feel with this one is that it eats like almost a homemade rib. If you were to grill one up, it's good. It's actually really good. I can't stop eating it. Got a good bite to it, so it doesn't just like fall off the bone. Sometimes you want that, but when this particular one, spare rib, not a baby back rib, so I actually kind of like the bite and the chew from it. So I'd actually go for that again. Again, peppery. So the other one has a little, the brisket has a little saltiness to it, good bark to it. Kind of revisit that. Good bark, just no smoke ring. Mostly on the salty side, where the rib actually has a little sweetness to it. So now going to the side, they had other sides. You'll see in the pictures, slaws. They did have a red pepper mac and cheese that was today on special. I didn't get for that, and I knew this was going to be a lot of food, so I didn't get the s'mores bread pudding, which did sound interesting. This was just the regular mac and cheese. It's got a lot of cheese to it, not stringy, so I'm not feeling like it's got real true cheddar in it. It's thick, so if you're wanting a cheesy mac and cheese, this is it. I think it's going to be a good balance if I throw some of the meat or the brisket in there. Let me try that. Why tell you about the idea when I can actually try it? I'd say pretty good balance. So I will be mixing those a little bit after I get the enjoyment of the brisket by itself. And of course, for all you that know, when I go to a barbecue place, they better have Big Red. As my niece likes to do. So, in summary, if you come to Lockhart in downtown Plano, there are 2 locations right now. One near South Dallas, and then one up here in Plano. I actually recommend it. I want to say that this is actually really good too. I have a hard time figuring out whether I like the other one as number 1 or this as number 1. I do have to say, the other barbecue place had more selection of options, but what I don't like is having to wait in like that 2-hour line, which I didn't have to wait in. This place, still a little longer line, but it is dinner time, so I'm curious how lunch will go. I'm not sure. I'll tell my friends if we want to come here this weekend. So, in summary, if you're looking for a good barbecue place that's not only open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, only for lunch until they run out, you want a place that you're craving at night or whatever, Lockhart's this place is good. This place is really, really good. Not gonna have all the options, but they have the right options. Till next time, eat well, my friends, eat well.